Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. My name, as always, is General Confusion, and welcome to a brand new thing. I saw this game on Steam. It's called Deity Empires. It looks like a Dominions-esque sort of 4X game, and I bought it. And this is literally my first time booting it up. It looked like it might be the kind of thing that would interest me. That said, it did look a little bit rough, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. There doesn't appear to be any music, and there's no preferences or options or anything here, which is a little bit concerning because that indicates there's not a whole lot of how shall I put it, a whole lot of production value behind this. But okay, so you can choose deities. There's a variety of deities and there's a variety of races. And aha, each deity has different races associated. So Grimdeer up here can be blood orcs, mud goblins, or dark elves. Everlong can be high men, mountain dwarves, or wood elves. Zinfek can be blood orcs, mud goblins, or dark elves. Okay, so it looks like we might have kind of an evil-good dichotomy. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we've got two different types. And Thrawn is Northmen and Grey Gnome, so that may be some kind of a neutral. Dagreld likewise. Okay, so we've got kind of a three-way split. The good deities, we'll call them the good deities for now, have access to the holy spellbooks, it looks like. Whereas the evil ones have access to shadow and death. Okay, interesting. Let's go with Bozork. Bozork looks pretty cool. We've got deity abilities. These don't actually tell me, okay, you can right click to see what they do. So 20% additional experience, 10% reduction of research costs, 10% reduction of research costs. Summoner. While etherealized, summoning spell costs are reduced by 10%, and units summoned in battle are more powerful. Okay, I don't know what being etherealized means. Persuasive increases the chance that enemies will be persuaded. How descriptive. This is definitely a low production value game, and we'll see. And Rich 1, Rich 2, and Rich 3. So you can take all of these and start with 7 times as much gold for 6 points. Why would I not do that? We'll go with Bloodworks. For spellbooks, let's take a couple of death spellbooks. Looks like they cost 2 points each. Let's take a couple of fire spellbooks. I have no idea what I'm doing. And then, since Shadow is the one that I get, let's also take some Shadow spellbooks. That leaves me with 10 points. Battlecaster would be good. Spellcaster reduces spellcasting costs by 10%. Road Builder, Lucky Scavenger, Death Mastery. So that reduces cost by 10% and increases research by 10% in that school. Why don't we take Warlord for better units? Materialized. Okay, so your deity can shift between being ethereal and being materialized, and presumably ethereal gives you more wide reach, while material means that you're functioning only in one particular space. So we're warlords, and then let's go soul channeler. The cost to raise core units from the dead is reduced by 10%, and souls consumed from winning battles increased by 10%. Oh, well, I took death magic. Let's take soul channel. Let's raise some people from the dead. And of course, we will be General Confusion. These orcs worship General Confusion because why wouldn't they? Okay, let's move on. And we can build map. Oh, okay, so it's got like a Dwarf Fortress random map generator kind of thing. Width, height, few continents. Let's go average. Actually, let's go random. Many, sure. Flat world. Can I make it a round world? Oh, that's probably wraparound. Bridge terrain, sure. Rivers, average, terrain variation, frequent. Sure, let's, I clicked again. All right, let's do it. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we can use the mouse wheel to change the zoom level of the map view and various other screens. Holding down Control plus Shift will change the vertical scale of the map. You can right-click most things, close pop-ups. Okay, so research completed, basic government. Aha, so we've got a research web. That's production research, increases efficiency by 2%. Food harvest efficiency, efficiency of roads, military research. So we need that in order to unlock all of our military researches. That's Mana Link, increases mana obtained per piety by 10%. Naval research unlocks the naval trees over here. Food research unlocks the food trees. Production research unlocks all of that. So right now we're researching military. We're at 19 out of 20 already. So we can left click to insert items at the end of the priority queue. Control left click to insert items at the front of the priority queue. Right click to remove. So if we're doing military, then production, let's do that first. Okay, so start turn 0. Gotcha. So I've got some units here. So this actually looks more like Master of Magic or something than Dominions. We've got a whole bunch of options. We can build cities, farms, windmills, mines. Over here we've got resources. So I'm losing 24 gold a turn out of my 24,000. I'm gaining 10 mana. I have 20 meditation and 20 battle mana. That's my mana pool down there. Casting spell, nothing. Magic research, conjure, death, spellbook. Let's look at magical research. So we could conjure a death spellbook. We could do burning weapon. Okay, so that's a melee buff. That gives a unit a shadow shield, which will absorb incoming damage. Fear. Conjure death spellbook. Okay, increasing the deity's knowledge and potential magic power in the appropriate school. That's fine. I don't know why that moved there. Okay, so we're conjuring a death spellbook. Great. That's fine. We have consumed no souls, and we have no soul gems. I'm super confused because there's no manual here, but that's kind of cool, to be honest. In this lair, there's a Shadow Stalker. Okay, so this is very, very Masters of Magic. They've got the health, they've got figures per unit, spotting, battle moves. So that must be their attack rating, I guess. That's their level. Selected attack, Assassin Dagger. So they get 2 attacks with a damage rating. Okay, so this is pretty complicated. Very, very complicated stats. We will figure this out as we go along. Right now, I have Blood Orc Grunts. They've got 5 units per model. They've got hand axes, which looks like they do pretty decent damage. They've only got 4 health each, and they can equip items. Oh, you can equip items on just random units. And that is a Blood Orc Settler. Let's build a city. Let's build our city right here. Okay, so we've got 500 population. The food harvest is going to be 3,500. No descent. We have a city hall built, and that gives it some base resources. Great. We can build units or we can build buildings, and right now it looks like we can't build anything but trade goods. So that says, so this is my civic research, I guess. Housing, migrate city, city hall. Blacksmith allows weaponsmiths. Accumulate resources. Okay, so that you can focus on not building anything and just gathering stuff. And here you can sell resources to friendly cities. That lets you build the builder's workshop. We need that. We definitely need that. So, okay, so that's how I queue for production. Oh, that's interesting. So they use the web for everything. So we're going to build the builder's workshop first of all. Looks like we can hire mercenaries in cities. That's kind of cool. Kind of neat. And units to build. Let's build. So a Blood Orc worker does what? He's strong because he's an orc. He builds roads. He builds improvements. Aha. And he forages. So you can forage if you haven't moved in the last turn. Blood Orc grunts are my military units, and supply wagons are also there. Looks like it doesn't have any special abilities. Tons and tons and tons of health, but only 1 figure. And you can set battle. It has a set battle position on a grid. Okay, that's interesting. That's definitely going to be something you have to keep an eye on. No attacks. I don't know what this is for, but let's build a worker. Oh, we can only do 1 thing. Okay, so let's get the builder's workshop first and then work on building a worker. So we can't build buildings and units at the same time, even though we have 2 different lists. You can only do 1 thing at a time. Okay. Now for my units. So I start with city garrisons that are just there. They just exist and I get them for free. Okay. I have a Blood Orc worker. So I can deselect units like that. Let's select this worker. And he can build roads, build walls. Can I build a wall here? Build windmill. So food bonus, trade goods, and production. Build a mine, natural resources. Build a ranch, base food. Build a trading post, a training ground, a mana well. Let's move him out here and have him build a farm. And then my military units, let's move down onto the river. How far can they move? They have 3 moves left. 1 move left because they moved through a forest. Let's go down here and take a look. So there's phantasmal skeletons in there. Dire wolves. That has a shadow stalker, had a shadow demon. Acid beasts. Flaming spiders. Wow, these things sound scary. I'm fucking petrified. An energy wizard? What in the hell is an energy wizard? What does he do? What spells does he know? I'm terrified of the energy wizard. That sounds amazingly scary. And Mud Goblin Rebel Leaders. Maybe I'll go over there and fight these Mud Goblin Rebels. I feel like I can deal with Mud Goblin Rebels. Let's go over there. Okay, so I think that's the turn. Oh, that didn't do what I meant it to do. End turn. Alright, so we founded a city. We got some volunteers. Okay, great. And you, sir, are building. That's fine. Why don't you go over there? Great. And end the turn. No important messages. It saves all your messages from previous turns. That will get annoying quickly. And the turn. Okay, so how much production have I gotten? 20 out of 50 in these turns. Let's fight these mud goblins and see how it goes. So I've got... Oh, it's a big map. It is a big map. Oh, battles in this game in late game are going to take a while, I can tell. So Mud Goblin Rebel Leaders. They've got 6 figures with 2 health. Their overall armor rating is 2.5 because their avoidance is high, I think. Whereas me, I've got 4 health per figure, only 5 figures. My overall armor rating is actually higher, but my avoidance is lower. Ah, okay, so that's just straight up damage mitigation. And it looks like I can only move... oh, I have a collective number of moves per turn. So I have a certain number of moves per turn, and each unit has 1 move per turn. So that decides, so you can't control a large army effectively, because you can only move everybody so much. No, wait, no, never mind, that's a lie. I can move these guys twice each. Okay, never mind. Now I can't move them twice each. Why can't you move again? You have 2 moves, don't you? Heavy Forest. Move cost 3,000. Move cost 2,000. Okay, so I presume that they're just multiplying by 1,000. Yeah, because grassland is 1. Alright. So if I'm moving through the Heavy Forest here, I can only do the 1. Alright, that's fine. So what we want to do is, I have to say, I would like it if the terrain was more like a little bit different somehow. Okay, so you only made 1 move, right? No, that's still Light Forest. That's not open. Okay. So you can move up there. Gotcha. So what I want to do is I want to get my troops to kind of catch these guys between them. I want to find out if there's flanking bonuses in this system. Rest a turn, rest a turn, rest a turn. Let them come in at us. All right, now you can kind of move up this way. And you guys can wait and draw them into the lighter terrain. Okay, we're fighting. Yeah, we definitely beat goblins. There we go. There we go. Yep, goblins do not do very well. Okay, so we killed the 2 goblins. We got 26 gold, 306 food, bunch more gold and food from the lair. We got some experience and some fame, which I think, like Master of Magic, is going to relate to mercenaries. And my units, it looks like my units auto-heal after battle, too. Because none of these units are injured. If we look at deities, so here's me. Yeah, I'm evil. I have 1 fame, wander range 10. Magic skill spellbook, so I have no skill and that many spellbooks in each thing. And this is my general stats page. And I'm super, super rich. Perceived aggression, that's nice to know. Okay. Now you lot are done, so we're going to end the turn. No messages. So what are you... Why is it taking this long? Aren't you building a... Yeah, you're building a farm. It looks like there's a farm being built there. Can't move you. Okay. That's 2 flaming spiders. I'm a little bit worried about flaming spiders. Flaming spiders have a lot of health. Their attack is actually not too impressive, but they have a ranged attack, which is a fire lob. And they have a flaming aura. So all adjacent enemies take 1 to 3 plus level divided by 5 magical fire damage each round. Oh god, that's painful. burns, multi-shot. Strikes at one additional random nearby enemy, +1 for every 10 unit levels. Okay, these guys are very, very dangerous. What about the energy wizard? Let's look at him. Missile shield, that's fine, I don't care about that. He knows lightning. 4 to 8 magical energy damage to the target enemy. What's its range? Cast range is 0. So he has to be in base contact, I guess. And shock is also cast range 0, incapacitating them for, I presume this means 1 round, for 0 to 0 rounds. Let's go take the energy wizard. There's only one of him. I think my 3 orcs can take him. Or not. I guess cast range 0 does not mean melee range. Oh, he has a lightning bolt attack that has range 9. I missed that. Okay, never mind. We're gonna get the hell out of here. How do I retreat? Is there a retreat option? Cast spell. Oh, I can summon skeletons. Yeah, summon a skeleton, please. I have 20 mana. It looks like I can cast 1 spell per round. Okay, so we're gonna have to just rely on summoning skeletons in order to try and absorb those lightning bolts here, because I don't think I have a retreat option. Great. How far can I cast that spell? I can cast it way up there. Excellent. That's fantastic. Just keep plugging forward. They are blasting me with something, and they missed. Excellent. I love it when enemy lightning wizards missed. So I think it has a cast range of 5. I think it has that range from any of my units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So I can summon a skeleton and then use that skeleton as a base to summon another skeleton. Now these skeletons are garbage. Their club attack has like no damage. But they're immune to a ton of things. They're weak to holy. They have almost no armor, so they're just distraction carnifexes. That's all they are. Actually, they're not distraction carnifexes. They're not carnifexes. They're not dangerous, but they can do a little bit of chip damage every round. That lightning thing that they have is not very accurate. I can't summon any more skeletons. I'm out of skeletons. Let's just get the orcs waddling forward. Ooh, wow. Those wizards are taking damage. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. And come on, kill him. Kill him! Okay, so I don't know what attack it is that they're doing. It's not the lightning bolt. I think it's the shock spell? It must be the lightning bolt. Whatever they're doing, they're doing something with very low attack chance. I think it might be low attack chance because they're locked in melee. That might be hurting their ranged attack ability. I hope so. Almost got him. Almost got him. I get the feeling that ranged attacks are bad. Okay, so we killed the energy wizard. We found a soul gem. Sweet. Natural resources. So natural resources are the mineral equivalent. Gold, gold, fine. Great. And these guys have, I think... Okay, so I do have injuries now. Light armor adds 3 to the unit's armor chance, allows equipping light armor. Adds 1 to max armor, 5 to armor chance. And it looks like they have leveled up. Have they? I mean, that's pretty cool. So that seems to be going well for me. I don't know. I have a soul gem, and I don't know what a soul gem is for. I've also consumed 264 souls. And so I have completed military research, and up next is production research. And this guy is done with his farm. So that farm, I don't know what that farm will do. Gonna have to give me a moment to work on it. Sorry there, minor distraction. Let's keep clearing layers here. We got the Builder's Workshop close to done. What's my production per turn? Production 10? I guess it's 10 per turn. No piety, no mithril or adamantium. I have 7 building slots, and I've built 1, it looks like, which is the City Hall. And then mercenary chance 5 with low quality. Another archer tower healths. I don't know what that means. Workers assigned 0. Oh, wait. Can this worker... I don't know what I just told him to do. Transform terrain, cancel. Just stay there for a second. Just don't do anything. You all need to rest for a turn. Okay, so we finished the builder's workshop. So now we should be able to build all kinds of things, right? So the school, which gives research bonuses and allows libraries. Small worshipping hall, which gives me worship. Small warehouse increases storage. And the craftsman's workshop allows all kinds of cool stuff. And the mason's guild allows higher level buildings. So where do I build military structures? That's the tax office. That increases taxes collected. That's the census bureau. That's a really powerful building. Okay, so these are our empire-wide bonuses. These look like the military tree. So for that we need the blacksmith. And for that we need trade goods. So yeah, let's build the blacksmith. Workers assigned 1. Workable land 18. I still don't know what all this means. I just don't know. Settlers cost 10,000 production. Wow. Let's build another worker. Actually, no, let's get the blacksmith first. And then this worker, can't build anything here, it looks like. I don't know what that farm does. Oh, it has 0 out of 1 workers. Oh, so you build these things out here and then you have workers work there, I guess. I don't want the unit, I want the terrain underneath you. So how do I assign this worker to do that thing, to work at the farm? I have no idea. Can I build a wall? Okay, let's build a wall. I think those flaming spiders I can't deal with. I definitely can't deal with a whole bunch of baby dragons. I can probably deal with 2 wolves. I think I can take a couple of wolves. Okay, so you've built a wall. Aha! So I can build walls to stop people from passing. So they just build on the strategic map. That's kind of neat. And that is where I've assigned a worker. So if I assign a worker up there, yeah, that changes my food harvest by quite a bit. That gives me a little bit more money and a little bit more trade goods, but that gives me a bunch more food. So does food help me grow faster? Is my question. I'm maxed out on stored food. I have 2 buildings. Workers assigned 1 of 1. How do I get more workers? What does that down there do? That increases my natural resource harvest if I'm in the woods. That increases gold if I'm on the river, gold and trade. That increases food, obviously. Okay, so if I'm on the river, then what I want is, I want to build a mill or a mine. I want to build a windmill on the river, or a watermill. I want to build a watermill. Let's go attack these wolves real quick. And we'll just whoop, whoop, whoop. So these wolves are actually kind of scary. Lots of health. Low damage, but lots of health. Okay. We're going to advance a little closer. We are going to summon some skeletons to help deal with these guys, I think. Since I have the death, I might as well. So here come the wolves. Let's give it one more turn before we start summoning the dead. Okay. So now, cast spell, summon a skeleton right there behind him, and we'll move up, and that skeleton can attack the round it appears. And that skeleton is getting the crap beaten out of it, but it's distracting and injuring the wolf. Okay. So my orcs beat wolves. They do beat wolves. Skeletons do not. My orcs are pretty, honestly pretty badass, it looks like. Go on in, go in on him. Yeah, those wolves are not very good. Okay, so we found a whole bunch more gold and food and natural resources. That's excellent. What's my natural resource stockpile? Where is that? Where can I see that? I can't see my natural resource stockpile. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Interesting. Fascinating. Possibly, arguably, a little bit distressing. He's building his watermill. All right, I think I'm going to cut this one here. Tentative early verdict on the game from these 25 minutes I spent playing it. This game is interesting. It's a little rough around the edges. It's unpolished. I don't appear to have like a tutorial or anything. So it'll be interesting to go through it and see what's going on. Right now, I mean, it looks interesting. Like I said, rough around the edges. Definitely graphics are not its forte, but it's got a lot of that kind of Master of Magic's early civilization vibe to it, which I like. And the battlefields, the battles look like they could become very interesting in the late game. That said, it does seem a little bit slow. Obviously, there are things that I could be doing more quickly to speed stuff up, and I don't know what they are. But it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how this continues. I would love to know how to build up my population, or how quickly my population is building up. Because, like, now I have 8 buildings allowed, and I don't know why. And I have 1 worker, and I don't know how to get more. There's not anything... Ah, there it is. That's the one. Population plus 119 per turn. So wait 1 second. Okay, so more food harvest does not increase the population. And there's no reason not to be on this river, because this river gives me more food and more gold and more trade goods. Which is not true of the farm. Okay, interesting. Definitely worth... I should have noticed that right at the start, but... Okay. Alright. I'm going to leave this one here. I will definitely continue playing this game. Let me know if you want me to play more of this game on the channel. I'm curious about it. I'm going to be playing it in my free time. I don't necessarily need to be doing videos about it unless it's interesting to all of you, because I have a lot of things to do videos on already. I mean, I'm doing a lot of Dominions. I'm doing a couple of other games at the same time. I want to be starting more old classic games. I really need to get around to Heroes of Might and Magic 3 because I said I would do that, and I need to keep that promise. So let me know if this is interesting for you, and if it is, I'll keep doing some videos on it. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Don't if you didn't, and I'll kind of make a judgment call based on that and the comments I get and etc. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.